Hi, this is Kristen. I have Todd here with the ALS 411 on Apple Macintosh accessibility.
I have a mid-2011 MacBook Pro that's running Sierra, macOS 10.12. There is nothing in the release notes for High Sierra to indicate any changes to the on-screen keyboard or dictation function, which is what I'll demonstrate in this video. I'm a full quadriplegic, so I cannot use the keyboard. However, I can turn my head and I have a little movement in my right foot, so I use a head mouse and foot clicker. To use my Apple computer, I need to utilize the on-screen keyboard. This isn't a true on-screen keyboard. There may be some third-party applications that you can purchase that have full functionality, but what comes with the Apple computer here is a keyboard viewer. It's not part of the accessibility options. The keyboard viewer shows which keys are being depressed on the keyboard. If I could, I would hit a key on the keyboard and show you how it lights up here. I don't know the exact purpose of this, except maybe that it can show you different keyboard layouts, and you can use it to make sure that you're pressing the right key. But it is less than ideal for an accessible on-screen keyboard, and I'll show you why that is. Nonetheless, it is the only option that comes stock with the Apple if one is disabled and cannot actually use the keyboard. My keyboard viewer comes up when I load Apple. I have an icon up on the menu bar that allows me to hide or display the keyboard. You can turn that on by going to System Preferences. And then to Keyboard. Make sure this is clicked here to show the keyboard and emoji viewer in the menu bar. And to make the keyboard viewer usable with a mouse, you need to turn on sticky keys. Otherwise, if you hit the Shift key, it will disengage before you can hit a follow-up key. Go to Accessibility, then to Keyboard, and turn it on here. There are some different preferences on how that works exactly. I find it most helpful to uncheck the press the Shift key 5 times to toggle sticky keys. With that checked, you would need to press the Shift key multiple times, click, 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 to engage it, just to type a single capital letter. But I am just going to uncheck that so that I can hit the Shift key just one time. This is not specific to the keyboard viewer. This actually changes the function of the physical keyboard too, which may be helpful if you can use the keyboard but only with one hand. I'll open up the text pad here to demonstrate it now. I'll start with a capital letter. I hit the Shift key and type an L. The Shift key engages and disengages as I would expect. Life with. Now I'm going to turn on the cap locks to type in the letters ALS. Whoops, what happened there? The cap locks was engaged and it shows the capital letters, but I get a lowercase a, L, and S. I'll try to hit the Shift key here with the cap locks engaged. Okay, there I get a capital A, but then the Shift key disengages and I get a lowercase l and s. I'll try it again. Okay, so I guess I need to hit the Shift key before every individual capital letter. That is a pain. So I don't know the function or the purpose of the cap locks. I don't get it. It just doesn't seem to work at all. And if you notice here, there's no predictive words as there is on the Windows on-screen keyboard. However, I will give Apple credit for adding a dictation function. I've already enabled it, and I'll show you how it works. I turn on the microphone here. Now, I recorded this video without sound as I was planning to voice over, but trust me here in that I say bearable with technology. It gives me terrible with technology. But to be fair, dictation tends to be better when there is context. Now I need to start again by going to the menu bar. I turn it on again, and I say life with ALS is bearable with technology. It got it. To use dictation, you must enable it. Again, you go to System Preferences. Scroll down, click on Dictation, and then open Dictation Preferences. Make sure the dictation is turned on here. So that is the accessibility on the Macintosh for a quadriplegic using a head, mouse, and foot clicker. If I got something wrong, or if you know a better way of doing something on the Macintosh, please comment below. Admittedly, I don't use the Mac side of my computer often. I wanted to love Mac, but I just couldn't deal with the limitations, such as the inability to use an on-screen keyboard to type in my password on a logon screen, or the inability to properly enter text in iMovies. The hardware is good, and Windows runs very reliably on the Bootcamp side of this computer. And I prefer to use that. I have a video, separate video, on Windows accessibility. You can check that out if that's what you're running.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the ALS 411 on YouTube and follow our blog at nevastory.com. See you next time.